Many people simply don't want compact guns for everyday carry. It seems that the trend of the smaller the better is getting steam these days, which isn't that surprising, considering that we are in an era of handgun concealment. Of course, the diminutive size and lightweight design of these small guns are great for concealed carry purposes. But on the flip side, it's very important that you are aware of their snappiness, because small guns tend to kick strong. Fortunately, there are some good options for these tiny handguns you should check out. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line 45. In this episode, let me drop some of the best and smallest handguns you can get for personal defense this 2024. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now, let's return to the video. Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield Plus. For starters, the M&P9 Shield Plus and the standard M2.0 Shield are a bit identical. It's difficult to distinguish the two until you check their magazines. The M&P9 Shield Plus has a standard capacity of 13+1 rounds, and the difference is quite substantial compared to the original one, which only has an 8+1 capacity. The gun has an overall length of 6.1 inches and a barrel length of 3.1 inches. Basically, it is virtually the same size as the Sig Sauer P365, which I'm going to feature later on. However, the M&P9 Shield Plus is a bit heavier, as it tips the scale at 20 ounces when fitted with an empty mag. It all has the niceties that you would need from a small gun, such as a tactile but not abrasive grip texture, a flat trigger, and even extended mags. Since it's a small gun, anyone would expect that it's notorious for slide bites. Well, in theory, that should be correct. However, the M&P Shield Plus has this generous beaver tail that helps your hands dodge those nasty bites. It is just equipped with a 3-dot setup, nothing extravagant, except that it works well in acquiring targets. The flat bow trigger of the M&P9 Shield Plus is just your standard striker-fired trigger. Hence, there's a bit of travel before it hits a wall. After that, it will reset cleanly. To control this gun properly, I recommend that you use its extended mag. It gives an additional space for your fingers to hold the pistol. With a little practice, you'll be able to utilize this micro-compact pistol efficiently. Grip it properly to control its muzzle flip, and you are good to go. Beretta Tomcat 30X. You probably have heard about the Beretta Tomcat, right? That gun had been on the market for 2 or 3 decades already before Beretta decided to upgrade it in the form of the Tomcat 30X. This particular line of micro-compact pistols has longer magazines than their predecessors. The standard mag has 8 shots of 32 ACP in a single-stack fashion, and it's compatible with a 10-round extended mag. The grip texturing on the 30X line has been improved as well. It's definitely tacky and lets you hold that gun securely. Plus, it received improvements on its magazine release and trigger design. You'll also love the fact that its sights are interchanged, and the slides have cut for optics, which is a big wow for a small gun like the Tomcat 30X. Now, the Tomcat 30X has different variations. One is the 30XR Micro Comp, and it is equipped with a muzzle brake. The other one is the Get Home Bag model, which has suppressor-compatible sights and an extended threaded barrel. And oh, there's the just-in-case variant that marries the classic styling of Tomcat with modern 30X provisions. All I know for now is that the 30X will supersede the 3032 models. If that's the case, then wouldn't it turn those 3032 handguns into premium collectibles? Ruger LCP Max. We can't talk about small handguns without mentioning the Ruger LCP. This is a collection of pocket-sized guns that pack potent stopping power and are surprisingly convenient and ergonomic. The Ruger LCP Max is the latest iteration of the LCP series, and this one follows the trend of small yet robust pistols. From the standard capacity of 6 rounds, the LCP Max is designed to hold 10-round mags, with the option of fitting an extended 12-round mag, though you need to purchase the extended mag separately. How small is the LCP Max anyway? Well, the entire gun has an overall length of only 5.17 inches, while its barrel only stretches 2.8 inches. It's very light, too, as it only tips the scale at 10.6 ounces when unloaded. The entire gun is quite slim, with its grip being the fattest part of the pistol. Notably, the slide of the LCP Max is constructed from alloy steel and aggressive cooking serrations are machined on its front and rear. These serrations are large, which allows better and tighter hand contact with the slide. It's a wonderful feature since most pocket pistols have slides that aren't easy to manipulate, especially if your hands are fairly large. The sights installed in the slide are pretty much conventional. It is the pairing of a tritium front sight and an adjustable U-shaped rear sight. Though they aren't that impressive, they do work sufficiently. Down the range, the LCP Max displays a decent degree of reliability and accuracy. It handles .380 rounds really well, but keep in mind that its recoil is a bit snappy. Smith & Wesson 642 Airweight. The Smith & Wesson 642 Airweight is constructed around the highly venerable J-frame of Smith & Wesson. Nobody can downplay the quality of these J-frame revolvers, and since its inception, it became one of the unwritten standards for other revolvers. The Model 642 has a snag-free design, which is evident in its fully enclosed hammer design. Because of this design, there's no way in hell you can access the hammer, which means you are only able to shoot the revolver in double-action mode. Others dislike this feature of this wheel gun, but hey, that's a trade-off for a concealed carry revolver. The Airweight is not just for show. When its 5-shot cylinder is unloaded, the Model 42 only weighs 14.6 ounces. Its overall length is 6.4 inches, while its barrel length doesn't even reach 2 inches. With these figures, it's clear that the Model 42 is optimized for convenient daily carry. One thing I particularly like about this revolver is its grip. It conforms comfortably to the hands, even if we say that your hands have a medium or large build. On the flip side, the integral sight for the Model 42 works well, but you can't remove it. Shooting 38 special rounds on this gun is just a breeze. There's no issue of muzzle flip or recoil, which in turn helps establish its accuracy even from distances of 25 yards. Glock 42. The Glock 42 is one of the smallest guns produced by Glock, next to the likes of Glock 43 and Glock 43X. It is chambered in .380 ACP and holds a 6-round capacity on its single-stack magazine. Despite the number of pocket and micro-compact pistols in the market today, the Glock 42 still steals the spotlight due to its functionality and shootability. Yes, it's a small pistol, but it will not inhibit your control or comfort. Perhaps this is one of those smallest guns that you can shoot without compromising your grip and form. Firing and loading the gun are very simple, which isn't surprising because, hey, all Glock pistols are designed to be simple. The Glock 42 is chambered in .380 auto, similar to the Ruger Max, but it's relatively lower in terms of capacity, as it only holds 6+1 rounds. This semi-auto striker-fired pistol has a barrel length of 3.25 inches and an overall length of 5.94 inches. Furthermore, the Glock 42 is equipped with Glock's most desirable features up to date, such as its safe action system. There are multiple layers of safety mechanisms installed in the pistol to keep accidental discharges while you are carrying this pistol. Its sights and triggers are not impeccable, but they work nonetheless, so both of them get a pass. Accuracy-wise, you'll be surprised that the Glock 42 can attain small shot groups, even at distances of 25 yards. In terms of reliability, the Glock 42 is really a Glock 42. My reliability test with this pistol involves 500 rounds of PMC Bronze .380 Auto FMJ. I didn't sustain any malfunctions, and that's a hint of the pistol's overall performance. Sig Sauer P365. The P365 is designed for concealed carry purposes. There's no doubt about that. But what makes this gun special is that it revolutionized the high-capacity, micro-compact handgun market and gave birth to the likes of Taurus GX4 and Springfield Hellcat. Essentially, the standard magazine capacity of P365 is 10 rounds. However, similar to the other pistols here, it can still be fitted with extended mags for added rounds. The P365 is also unique in the sense that it is chambered in 9mm. I know that lots of you find the .380 Auto too insufficient for personal defense. With the P365, you are given the ballistic capabilities of 9mm. But hey, the trade-off is that the gun will get snappy if you don't control its recoil. You can also fire +P ammunition in this pistol, but I don't think that it's necessary for most situations. The overall length of the gun is 5.8 inches, while its barrel is 3.1 inches long. With a flush-fit mag, the gun is about 4.2 or 4.3 inches tall. It's definitely slim, as the widest portion of the gun is only an inch wide. In addition to that, the gun doesn't exceed 20 ounces, even when slotted with an empty mag. The grip is definitely small for the P365, and evidently, the gun is tailored for operators with small hands. If your hands happen to be large, then I recommend you get its extended mag for additional real estate on its grip. Nonetheless, the grip ergonomics of this pistol surprise me all the time. It's comfortable, secure, and tactile. Meanwhile, the X-ray 3-day night sights on its slide surely help in fast target acquisition. Moreover, I find the simplicity of its controls very appealing. It only has a takedown lever and slide lock lever, while its plastic trigger doesn't have a safety rib, making it extra comfortable to pull. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.